Welcome everybody to Night Talk. It's show number 191. It's a lot of shows. 191. Tonight with me is Tony and also Jimmy. The coach got stuck in traffic somewhere, or maybe he fell down. I really don't know what's going on with him. But
Hello,
anyway,
everybody.
yeah, yeah. So, but before we go on, I just want to let everybody know that we are on. Well, you already know that we're on, so I'm not going to bother saying it anymore. You know what I mean? You already know we're on because evidently you already know, right? I mean, why am I going to tell them what we're on? Because we're already on. You know what I
They're
mean?
listening. They're
Yeah,
listening.
yeah. So
In case they
we're on
want
all
to
the usual
change
places.
media.
What?
In
He
case
said
Change
in
what?
case they want to change me.
That's kind of a big word for you, Jimmy. That's a big word. Media.
What,
That's a
media?
big word. Yeah, yeah.
Jimmy,
Uh,
he banned us from using 3-syllable
yeah.
words.
Yeah.
You got to choose them carefully. You're allowed 2 per show.
Yeah. It's, yeah. And if you want to get in touch with us, you can text us at 909 760 1248 and say what you want to say, do what you want to do, whatever, no problem. Um, other than that, it's been, I don't know, it's kind of been an odd week, weather wise. With we had snow the other day. We had a snowstorm. We had 68 the other day, right? And this Saturday it's gonna be 77 degrees out, and so that's why this is the worst. This is the worst kind of weather. The worst kind of time to get sick or get a cold or something like that. You know what I mean? You always, I don't know. It's just it is what it is, right?
Yep.
So I mean, would you do anything? Oh, look who's here. This, the star of the show, the big shot. He's coming in. He's a real deal. He's the real deal. You know what I mean?
He's a diva. He can show
Get
up
on
late
the
now.
topic.
Yeah, he's a diva. Everybody comes on just to see him with his sunglasses if he wears them. You know, but he's going to the refrigerator like he usually does and gets a beer. Um, but I mean, I was reading in the news this, you know, I know people have problems with their wives and stuff like that. You don't, Tony, but uh, you know, there's this the guy in England. He chopped up his wife and put her down the garbage disposal.
What?
Yeah, he must have been pissed off. I mean, he chopped her all up and put her down the garbage disposal in England. I mean, that's fucked up, man. If you think
I
about
hope she was a small woman.
I don't know. I mean, I think he was a chef. I believe he was a chef in England. There's a lot of
She
freaks.
obviously wasn't big boned.
Yeah, she's probably well. Although you could probably use a sawzall, or something like that. That type of thing. But
That's
that's one.
terrible.
That's one of the things that that struck me on the news this week. What are you doing, Coach? You all right? I mean, are you all right? Are you all there? Okay.
Where did I get this?
What?
Nice table.
I just changed it. I like to change everything around again.
What's everything was over there? It's gone.
I changed everything around.
You're good.
This way I can, we can,
Yeah, you did good.
yeah. Thanks.
What is this? A Jordan's furniture commercial?
No,
Coach.
no, I just changed the studio around a little bit because,
Right,
yeah, so it's a little bit more conducive to conducive. What?
Not the word club. It's not as packed stuff.
Yeah, it's not packed. Yeah, it's not packed.
All right, I'm here. The star is here.
Yeah, the coach is here. He just came in. Any reason?
Car trouble.
Any reason why?
Believe it or not, I live across the street, but I had car trouble.
Oh, you did? No kid? Really?
My low beams wouldn't work.
Your low beams?
Yeah. The low beams in the car weren't working. I had to drive home and high
Oh
beams.
man.
A lot of dirty looks.
Oh, God.
Oh fuck.
I'm impressed.
Oh man. So
What were you using low beams? I mean, oh, he doesn't have a headset on. He can't hear.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, put your headset on. Tony's trying to talk to you.
I can hear him. I heard him.
You did?
Oh, what do you need low beams for? Where were you going?
I got stuff happening all over the world in parts of Canada.
So yeah, and now that he said that, I just want to let you guys know that I went down to because I thought it was under new management. I went down to East Erie Tavern, and the place still sucks. Okay, it sucks. I'm sorry, it just
Tony
sucks.
likes it.
That's his deal, but it's run by Indians, right?
What's it like?
It's I mean, I don't know. I can't even explain it, right? It's just I don't know. It's behind a church or something like that. About the reason why I went in because of the sign, right? As I thought they were under new management.
Oh, a nice loose.
Yeah, that's why I went in there. I didn't go in there because I went in there once. I heard some bad stories about it, so I didn't go in there. So today I went in there and took I had a cheeseburger. That's it.
By yourself?
You went in tonight?
Yeah, I enjoy my own company. A lot of people don't, but I enjoy my own company.
Do you talk to yourself?
Huh?
Do you talk to yourself?
No, I was TikToking on the phone.
Oh, I get echo. You get echo?
No.
I get echo. Loud echo.
All right, hang on.
We don't hear any echo.
We don't hear any echo at all. We don't hear no echo at all. I don't know what your deal is.
I can hear you now, so I don't need these.
You don't.
No,
How can you hear?
Try them on. You'll hear what I'm saying.
No, because you have dandruff. I don't want to try them on.
I'm bald. Hold it up to your ear.
Listen, getting back to the place, it still sucks.
That's
Okay.
fine. I just agreed with you.
Huh?
I just agreed with you.
Oh, okay. All right. Good man. Oh, good man. All right. Good. Now, can you hear us, Tony? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Would you have speakers all over the place over there?
No, I just have the laptop speaker and the laptop camera.
Went to a garden party.
All right. Well,
Very unsophisticated over here, but it seems to work.
yeah, it works very well. Actually, you're going to get a feedback if you put the headset right next to the microphone. Just
I didn't, but
Hey, Coach, you had 190 shows to figure this out.
yeah. This is a show 191, and like I said, last week we didn't.
where's Jimmy? Jimmy, you talking?
Jim. Yeah, and I want to let you know that we lost another.
I'm right there.
We lost another co-host. Dog. He's gone.
Oh,
Dog.
What do you mean he's gone?
He cashed out. That's it. He's done.
He cashed out.
It's up in the sky. Yeah.
Who's gonna take over his food things? His recipes.
See, nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? Nobody gives a fuck when you die. They just don't. They don't. You know what I mean? They don't. Nobody gives a fuck. Who's going to take over his food thing on YouTube? I don't know. Why don't you?
I feel like I have to stay alive just so you guys don't treat me this way when I'm gone.
No, I mean, in the end, you just die alone anyway, right? I mean, nobody really gives a fuck.
I'll let you know shortly.
Yeah. Well, I'm just. Oh, are you giving me a notice again?
Yeah.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Well, this will be number 3. What am I going to tell you?
They come in threes, they say. Or they go in threes.
No, but you can see how how concerned the coach is, as well as Jimmy, about.
I like my little setup here, my little table. This is nice.
Yeah,
I never met the guy, and I seem to be more troubled by this than anybody else.
Well, I mean,
Except for Joe. Joe does seem generally.
Yeah, well,
Jimmy and the dog were close, weren't they?
Jimmy was very close with the dog. Yeah,
Very close.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
I
talked to
hated
him lately, Joe?
Jimmy, you hated what? The dog?
Oh,
What's that?
yeah.
What?
I asked him
Hey,
if you
that's
talked
his
to him
nickname.
recently. He said, yeah.
It's Carl Hansen.
Oh, you didn't like him?
What's his last name?
No. Jimmy doesn't even know if he's alive anyway.
Junkie.
Huh? Don't say that.
What did he say?
He said he was a junkie.
Oh, man.
You shouldn't say that
He
stuff.
was.
That's not nice. You know what I mean? Have some respect.
He
So when did
didn't
all
have
this take
any.
place?
Huh?
I have nothing but good things to say.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you guys should
Since
be a little
when?
bit more considerate, or
Since when?
huh? No, I
He
mean,
sounds like a lovely person.
he was funny. Do you know what I mean? He was funny. You got to admit that he was funny.
Oh yeah.
But I
I
mean,
did
you know,
find him funny.
a coach is not. You know, he doesn't get his humor.
So can you know what, for somebody that never met him and for the audience that might, might just be new members, can you guys like tell a couple stories? Let's honor him with a few stories.
Well,
I think we already told one. We already told the one about the we were.
well,
He was-
you know, I think what I can do, you know, and you guys can talk amongst yourself. I'll tell you. I'll.
I got one.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm
We were
listening.
doing the job. You
What happened?
unmute my fucking mic.
Your mic is not muted. It's not muted. Go ahead.
Then what are you talking about? All right.
I'm
One
listening.
of our jobs that we were doing.
Go ahead.
Never mind.
No, I want to hear it. Jimmy, tell the story.
I'm trying to get a video up, Jimmy. You can talk. I don't have to be there. Okay, you're a big boy. Go ahead.
Well, stop interrupting.
Wow. Go.
One of our jobs we were working on, he was so high on fucking heroin, he was sleeping standing up
Yeah.
with the fucking holding on to a shovel.
You shouldn't say things like that. That's very
The guys.
no,
Deceased.
I know. That's very, very disrespectful. Okay? Very disrespectful. You know, have some consideration.
Yes, he was.
No, I mean, have some consideration though, really. You know, that's not nice. Not nice at all.
I hope I get more respect when I kick the bucket.
Yeah, well, you just might. I mean, I don't know. You just
Hopefully.
Yeah, you just might. I mean, I don't know. You know, it's possible. It's you know, I really don't know. But
Hope Jimmy will say good things about me.
yeah,
Will you say good things about me, Jim?
Yeah, it depends. You not off and work?
yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Well, he doesn't work anymore. He's
I never did work.
he's a shut-in. Yeah, he never did work. He's just a shut-in, basically. You know what I mean?
I'm a body. That's it.
Yeah, just a body.
I'm just barely that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's too bad. But that's I'll show that later. You know, I'll show the video out later because
I hate to ask this question,
Do
but
you have a video of him on the show?
yeah, but you know, you guys aren't talking, and it's fucking radio. Do you know what I mean? I can't. You know, you guys got to talk amongst yourselves so I can look up the shit. You know what I mean? I don't.
Oh,
have the-
go ahead. We'll keep each other occupied. over here.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
All right. Hey, all right. Jimmy, what was the most interesting thing that happened to you this week?
you get out of bed.
I come in seventh in solitaire.
You came in seventh out of,
That was the only thing I ever did.
wow. How many people?
Out of 100.
Wow, good for you. Okay, that's good. It's pretty impressive.
Let me just see. Why not?
What was the most irritating thing that happened this week, Jimmy?
I dropped my fucking blender.
Oh,
I used my sink for a counter and I had it on there and it just fell over and I was swearing.
did it break?
No, I'm just fucking pissed I did
Oh.
it. I'm getting really clumsy.
What did you have in there?
Not that it was empty, it was clean.
Oh, really?
I was gonna make.
As long as it wasn't a drink,
drink.
that's the main thing. It wasn't a drink. There was no drink in there.
You didn't lose a margarita, if that's what you're
That's
asking.
No, he-
Frozen
he-
That's what
margarita.
I'm worried about. That's
He doesn't drink anymore. He doesn't do that.
Well, I'm drinking Kahlua.
okay.
It's 20% alcohol.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was like 60.
I don't think that counts.
I make a milkshake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I
You
thought
put-
that's
Or
I thought that was
coffee
60, not
milkshake.
20.
You put
20.
do you put some ice in there, Jimmy? You put some ice in, make it a frozen
Yeah.
thing? Oh, that sounds good.
Right. Like a smoothie.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's good.
Just Kahlua, that's it. No
No vodka.
cream, what do you call it?
How about milk?
No Baileys?
No, I put cream in, but not
Okay,
Bailey's.
cream.
Baileys in there. Put
Kahlua-
Baileys in it.
Kahlua cream and ice sounds like a good smoothie to me.
Kahlua
Yeah, it is
Baileys and ice sounds even better to me.
Yep, I like Bailey's.
You guys are chicks, huh?
Then
Yes, we love it.
I like Bailey's.
Joe, we
too.
love those drinks, those frozen drinks.
I know, no shit. I mean, what?
All right, Coach. Most interesting thing that happened to you this week?
This week,
Yeah, this week.
most interesting.
Yeah, most interesting
I
thing
got
that
out of
happened.
bed. I made it up. I made it out of bed alive.
Yeah, well, that doesn't count.
Of course it does.
Come on, dig deep,
Of course it does.
dig deep for something. We got an audience listening to us. Don't mail it in.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Come on, give it some thought. All right, we'll go to the most irritating thing, and we can come back to most interesting. What was the most irritating thing that happened to you this week, Coach?
I didn't do nothing, so just watch
Nothing
TV.
irritated you all week?
Nothing. Nothing irritates me. You know that. Nothing bothers me.
You can't find it. You can't find anything that bothered you this week?
No, not really.
All right.
I don't.
Well,
do
I think
much.
we can all. I think we can all take a lesson from you.
I don't go in. Yeah, good point. I don't go in. Yeah, but you got to take the same lesson. Like you can't go anywhere because I don't do nothing because I don't go anywhere. So I'm like Jimmy. I stay in all the time. Jimmy and I are like bats. We sleep during the day and go out at night.
Jimmy, do you want to be?
I sleep 4 hours at night and 4 hours in the
There
day.
you go. See.
Jimmy, are you okay getting lumped together in that group?
What's that?
You okay getting with Coach lumping you together with him in that group?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I just want to make sure that he's on board with what you're
He's
saying.
on board. Him and I are BBs.
Who?
Me and Jim, best buddies.
Yeah.
That's good.
We're best buddies. Me and Jim.
That's good.
All
That's
right. You
good.
can't let the conversation die, so keep it going. You know what I mean?
All right. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for
How
coming.
long does it take to find the
Joe
video?
coming in with
I have thousands and thousands of pictures of videos. Okay, thousands.
Thousands, even
thousands.
Okay, of all kinds of stupid things and stuff like that. So I mean,
Tony, what was your gig this week? Anything good?
Oh, Jesus. The most interesting thing? Yeah. Let me. I was good at asking the questions. I'm not as good at answering them.
Guess
I wasn't.
not. I guess
I was. Well, I mean, geez, what did you say? You said nothing irritates me and nothing interesting happened. I rolled out of bed in the morning. Is that gonna you're gonna criticize me because I don't have anything and I'm admitting it?
No. I don't.
Our lives suck.
Yeah. Thank you, Jim. You get up.
I don't.
You go on the road. You go. You do all kinds of shit. You got shit happening. They're all over the place.
Not me.
Oh,
No,
me?
I don't either. But Joe does too. He's got all kinds of shit happening.
You mean we get up out of bed and walk out the door most days?
No, you guys are shit going down, man.
Oh yeah, we can still go
I
there.
spent the day with you today. You were right out straight all day.
Oh yeah, it
Right out
was,
straight.
it was something.
Moving-
So nothing. Yeah, what was the most interesting thing that happened today?
I mean, I was with you today. We had a busy day today.
We did have a busy day.
Yeah.
We got some stuff accomplished.
We got some shit. Hey, we got shit happening. We got it done.
all right, and I'm doing this out of respect for the dog. I don't, I just want to let Tony know,
What we were up against.
well, I just want to let Tony know, like, the type of person that he was. He was actually pretty funny.
Oh,
He
it
made
was
me
funny.
laugh.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, I mean, he was funny.
It was funny, Jim, right?
Yeah, it was a ride.
See, the difference between you and him, right? He was funny. You're not even funny. You're just a fucking miserable fuck. You know what I mean? There's nothing happy about you. Nothing. I don't. I like you better when you're drinking. Actually, go back to drinking. Okay, I'll supply you with a bottle of what do you drink down there? Demula's vodka. What do you drink down there? I'm gonna put this up.
Granite
Oh.
State.
It's great. The Granite State vodka.
Granite State, what?
It's from New Hampshire.
Yeah, Granite State.
Granite State.
$8 a
$8
bottle.
for 55-gallon drum of Granite State. I mean,
Come on, you're exaggerating a little bit.
Who drinks
55 gallons.
what? That's
Might be 45
he,
gallons.
no, he has
I say,
right.
give him credit. He gave it up.
1.75 liter.
No, but the thing is, it comes in a plastic tub. You know, it's not even like a the
Is that like the wine that comes in cardboard
boxes. Yeah, exactly.
Same thing,
No,
right?
yeah, nobody drinks. I mean, well, yeah, probably young kids drink that, right?
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah. Boone's
Oh,
Farm.
Amy's here. Everybody wants to say hello to Amy.
Hi, Aim.
Amy, hello.
Hi, Amy.
So
We love you, Amy.
yeah,
I don't know you, Amy.
so Amy, you should come in one time, Amy, and I don't know.
Say hi to me.
Yeah, just-
Subject yourself to this.
Yeah, I mean, you know Jimmy, and the coach and
Might
things,
have a
and
show
Tony's
with-
the new guy.
We did.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Yep.
Okay, and so
All right, so what are we doing about this?
You don't say?
all right, hang on, okay.
You got something coming up now.
There's the coach.
It's gonna be worth the
there's,
wait.
there's Carl.
Here's the dog.
Yeah.
What's he giving out?
Oh, watch.
Something American cuisine. Greek. American.
Actually, Jimmy was there that day.
Jimmy witnessed this?
Jimmy was filming.
Oh, he was filming. Where were you?
I was there.
Where was this, Joe?
It's on Newbury Street in Boston, right next to
Okay.
Swansea. Yeah.
Who's that?
But you don't, I mean, he has chaps on. You see the chaps?
He does?
Yeah, he has chaps on. See the
Oh,
chaps?
yeah.
Yeah, now I can
Yeah. Yes. You know,
Tell you what,
And
he's
I-
pretty
and I
good at
told him,
handing
I said-
stuff out.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Taking it.
He's got a pretty high success rate.
Not him.
yeah. Well, this is
He's got a,
Yeah.
That one right out
yeah.
he has a good move. He waits until they're right up to him.
Tony, you're right.
He is good at that.
Well, he was good at that.
Yeah, he I mean, he was funny. He was funny. But it's
Too
just-
close, pal. Too close.
and Jimmy actually couldn't do something like that. He's not capable. He's not capable.
Oh,
of,
okay.
People don't.
You can mingle with people.
No, he's not. He's not a people person.
Oh, that guy was nice.
See the chaps?
Yeah, yeah.
It's too bad, man. It's too bad. What a shame. Huh? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, come on, take it. Take it.
Huh?
Quite a foot.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah, chef.
Yeah, he was a chef. Oh, there I am.
There he is.
I haven't found anybody yet.
Really?
I went and saw, so there's nobody in there. I mean, there's people in there, but there's not.
I don't think you can find too many characters.
I'll find a character.
But that was.
What? Go.
He seems like a good guy.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he was a great guy. He was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Let me just find.
He used to he was actually the head of security for the shows. Huh? To come to the show. We had a show in Boston.
Here you go. Yeah.
How many years ago was this, Joe?
Probably like around 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago. Yeah, it was, but,
We think that fight won.
Who's your professional actress?
this is not.
These people didn't know they were going to become part of television history. I mean,
Just you. Okay, this is your time right now.
I got things to do pretty soon.
Okay, put your helmet on.
No.
If I find somebody, you're gonna put your helmet on. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my helmet on, get on my bike, and see ya.
So he rode a bike.
All right, stop
Yeah,
hiding
he
behind
did.
this
Yeah,
guy. Wait,
he,
Wait,
fuck,
yeah,
fuck.
he always wanted a bike. He had a motorcycle. How, you know, he didn't know how to ride it
Teach
that
my
well.
character.
It's just funny, you know. I mean, he must
I
have.
mean, he's got guts. He puts that pamphlet or whatever he's got right into their bellies.
Yeah. I told him. I said, I told him. I said, don't, don't be like that. But it's like talking, talking.
Yeah, talking to me.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But yeah. So that was Kyle.
I could see him on like Jimmy Kimmel or something out in the street.
Yeah. Yeah. He had a good personality. He had a good personality, and he was he was very funny. He would say anything to anybody. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's just it's just too bad. Not, I mean, if you gauge him against Jimmy totally just sucks. Do you know what I mean? He's a miserable fuck. You right, Jimmy? Can you say you are? Because you know you are, right? He's not a happy camper.
Yeah.
I'm going to give a little different perspective because
Oh,
I've
Jimmy?
been on what? How many shows? 2 or 3 shows with Jimmy, right, Jim?
I think a couple shows,
Yeah.
2 or 3
And
shows.
Yeah.
I find him to be pretty funny and pretty engaged and smart. I don't know.
Smart.
Yeah.
The fuck
He's
you get this
entertaining.
guy?
I think he's entertaining. I want to be on the. I got to be on the Jimmy bandwagon.
No, but where'd you get this guy? Fucking the East Area Tavern or something like that? Where'd you guys meet? Oh shit, really? It must
I
have been the
don't
Indian
even
food.
like me.
We were in the bullpen, him and
I like him. I like him.
Oh man,
I think you two. I think Joe and Jimmy are a good team playing off each other. I think it's good entertainment.
Yeah, I
Yeah, he
mean,
knows how to press my buttons.
yeah, but I'd rather press him when you're totally drunk. Do you know what I mean? Because it's better that way. You know, you're more lively.
Yeah, I know, because
You know.
I fought back.
I know you
No,
guys
he's-
love each other. I know that, and that's why.
No,
fun
he
to watch.
he surrenders. Yeah, no, he just
I
he's
just surrendered.
yeah. So, but yeah, he. You know the story about that.
Yeah, he's quite a catch.
Yeah.
He's quite a catch, buddy.
But that thing still sticks in my head about that lady being chopped up and put down the garbage disposal in England. Did you hear about that?
When did
Coach?
that- No, when did that happen?
A couple of weeks ago, about a week ago in England. I don't know. I didn't even think they had disposals over there.
I know, really. If they do, they go backwards or something.
No. I mean, I didn't think they.
Doesn't the drain go backwards?
No, I don't.
somewhere?
I really didn't think they had things like that over
That's
there.
below the equator.
Thanks, Jim.
I think a pipe fitter solved the mystery, Coach.
What?
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
No, what? What's
pipe
below the
fitter.
equator?
When the drain goes backwards.
No, there's no such thing as that.
Oh, come on. Of course there is. I'm with Jim. Of course there is.
It does.
Oh, real? Oh, okay.
It does.
I seen it in Colombia.
See, you saw it and you lived it?
You've seen it in Colombia?
In Colombia, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the swirl goes in the opposite direction?
The opposite direction.
No.
Oh, Tony, you knew that.
Whirlpool.
I've heard that. I've never been south of the equator.
I've never seen it either. But the word out in the street is it goes backwards.
What happens if you're right on the equator? Does it just go straight down? No
Yeah, just
swirl?
right- sucks you right in.
Such a-
No idea.
It's like
I-
You get sucked off.
I
It's
don't
like
even
the,
know where I
it's the
was
Bermuda
when I went
Triangle.
over the equator.
It's like the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
Sucks you right in.
Yeah.
Sucks
Oh,
you right in, man.
yeah, I had a conversation with oh God. And I was gonna make a call. I was gonna have her come on and Tony do the interview because Tony is more into music than I am.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And so I'll tell you her name and I'll see if you know who she is. She's willing to come on. I just got to send an email to her her people. They have those people. And so, but yeah, let me just see if I can find that thing. In my, hold on
What
one
the hell
second.
was that?
I got all these requests from these freaking people. Hold on one second. 1 minute. Oh man, this is radio, Jimmy. So you can say something, right? You
Yeah, you want to.
you are live.
Our text line is 909-760-1248.
Okay.
Go to the show. Shout out to. We'll answer any questions you have.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't this the point in the show where each of us shares one thing on our extensive bucket lists?
So, yeah, I just want before I forget what I was going to say. Her name is Lorraine Lewis. Do you know who she is, Tony?
No.
She was from the group Vixen, the '80s group Vixen.
Okay.
You know, she's a rock group, and now she's with Femme Fatale. You know, so that's Lorraine Lewis. She said she'd like to come on, so I might hook that up in the next week or two. You know,
Is she a singer, or what does she do in the band? Or
she's a singer. But she does like to have sex with the young guys. She says they're more romantic. So I mean, yeah. So
well, that eliminates everybody in this group.
yeah. Well,
Speak for yourself.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Well,
Oh, you're a regular spring chicken up
I
there.
didn't say it. You know, I mean, she's the one who said it, and she said it on TikTok. I mean, I hadn't talked to her about it, but you know, I was going to ask her about that on the show because I was going to tell her.
Can you blame her?
No, well, you know, no, I was going to say like you've never met a guy like the coach, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Apparently she's been. I don't know what she's been, but she hasn't been out there. That's for sure. She misses the old timers. The young guys, they just boom done.
Yeah.
So thank you, man.
Yeah, one and done. You
You seem to know an awful lot about this, coach.
Yeah,
How do you have firsthand knowledge of that, or what?
I got all the knowledge of the world and that stuff.
Yeah, he does. The coach used to be a player on the street years ago, right? And so that's he's a player.
I was the one they talked to by the water cooler.
Yeah. So but yeah. So I mean, I was going to have Tony talk to her because she does a lot of music, and things, and so they're more in tune with that. I'll just ask her like sexual questions, you know.
And I'll just ask sexual questions.
Yeah.
You can ask the music questions.
No, she's a hot shit. I mean, she's not like she's a rock chick, right? She's
How
not,
old is she?
She's
She
old.
got to be in the 60s.
She's in her 60s. Yeah, she's in her 60s.
Her name is Lorraine Lewis.
Lorraine Lewis is her name.
I'll look her up.
Yeah, Google her up, and she.
That's the stage. That's the stage name.
No, that's her name. That's her name.
Her name?
Yeah, that's her name. I believe that she's a writer as well. I'm not sure 100% on that.
And the name of the group was Vixen.
Vixen. Now she's in Femme Fatale, which is FEMM.
Okay.
No, FEMME. Fatale. Yeah. So she, we've had a lot of singers on
Where is she from?
California. So you know what she's like.
Tony's a Tennessee guy, right, Tony?
Well, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know that, but the thing is,
I'm just saying he's a Tennessee guy.
yeah, but I mean,
All right. That's all right.
no,
I mean,
but-
writers are writers, and musicians are musicians. So
right. So I believe she writes as well, and so I figured that Tony would.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Sure.
Well, don't most.
He's going to cock block you, Coach
Who is?
Tony.
Why?
What you can say? Because you got nothing to say.
I get all kinds of stuff to say.
Like what?
I want to know how old. Well, you said how old she was, but I want to know.
I don't know how old she
I
is.
want to know more about
I don't know how old she was. I can actually show you a picture of her.
Tony can answer this question. A lot of writers, musicians aren't writers.
That's her right there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow, she's in her 60s.
Is that recently or what?
Yeah, that's recent.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
explaining
You
that
can
she
tell
likes.
by the neck.
But look at yourself in the mirror, Jimmy. Okay, look at
Yeah,
yourself.
look at these necks.
Yeah.
We got
I
4
know.
necks like that.
Actually, I'm thinking about having plastic surgery myself. Well, you have to.
But they leave a scar, so what's the difference?
No, I'm just
He's
thinking
a
about it.
celebrity. He's a celebrity.
I'm a celebrity, and I have to.
Where-
I'm just thinking about it.
He doesn't have to take his scarf off, Jimmy.
Right. Yeah. exactly. You know what I mean? But you know, some people, no, they have the stuff for your eyes, right? You know, that make your bags go down.
You go like this.
Oh, that commercial.
works.
Yeah, I think you said that before.
Yeah, no, it works. I mean, you know, I tried it. It works very well. It works within 2 or 3 minutes. It's done. Boom.
You don't think this? You don't think this happens naturally, do you?
No, no,
All this.
no. I like when you're red, though. Don't you like when he's red? Though?
I'm red every week.
He's like
I'm
a
red
beet.
every week.
He's like he said
It's
beet red.
purple to me.
It's like it's like I got to change colors.
Yeah.
No, I think that you know. Well,
I don't get it.
no, you know, you was last week. You was complaining, Tony. I think, yeah, you was complaining, Tony, about the lighting.
Yes.
And so we changed the lighting here, and so you know, I'm lit up. I don't know about the coach. Coach,
You
is
guys all look natural. I look like you know what I look like? Do you remember when? Hey,
like
do you remember the old color TVs when we were kids?
You look like a plum.
Look like a plum.
Hey, I know. Hey, do you remember when we were kids? The old color TVs that would have that adjustment that went from green to red.
Oh yeah.
No,
I look like when you were trying to adjust it back to green, you needed to change it back. I don't know what the hell's going on.
like a plum.
I remember that.
Oh,
I do. I'm absolutely.
the coach is starting to pick up. Yeah, that's good.
I always pick.
If hey, listen, if I look like this in real life, they'd be taking me to the hospital every 5 minutes.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
what the hell's wrong?
Amy says you should get a ring light,
Yeah.
that's a good
Thanks,
idea.
Amy.
Oh.
magenta.
Oh,
Thanks,
oh,
Amy.
oh. Yeah, she knows the shit. Actually, you know,
Amy knows her stuff. Yeah.
no, actually, she's a photographer, right? She's, you know, she
Thanks,
takes
Amy.
pictures and stuff like that. She does, you know, nice work. You know, taking pictures and things. You know, but that's what she does.
Yeah, Amy's good people.
Yeah. But you know, she's probably afraid to come on because of
Okay,
you.
here, I'm using my phone. How's this? I'm using my phone. I look like I'm.
No, they have a ring light. It's a
I
like,
know. I know.
You know, you know that.
I've seen those. They look like a halo kind of thing.
Yeah. And then if you wear glasses,
Oh, what? Yeah. Romper room. Tell me. Is that what they look
Oh,
like?
yeah.
no, it's like that. Yeah, it looks like that thing, but
Yeah.
it's a ring light. It's a light that goes around like
Right.
that. You know, and
Romper room has one.
but we don't need that here. We don't. You know, we don't. I first of all,
I don't need it.
No, but I don't like dark. I mean, you know, lighting that's too harsh, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't, you know,
Yeah, Tony.
you know,
I'm going to move. Let me see if I turn toward the light.
no. You actually you know, at least we're getting
Look at me. I look like a goddamn
no,
pumpkin.
but we're getting a vegetable this week. You know,
Oh, but you look, at least you're like a human color.
well, that's because I changed the lighting here. That's why.
Yeah,
Oh,
but this is this right? Could his lighting be in his house? Could it be?
No, no,
course.
he probably doesn't have like soft lighting. Like
What's what I'm saying?
you got
Yeah.
the lighting like in Target, right? You know what I'm talking about?
no, I don't know.
Yeah, the signs at the end of the thing say this for sale.
No,
Here, hold on. Look.
actually,
Here-
you know, oh
Here's
yeah,
the light.
Now see that light's no good for you.
yeah, that's not good for you. You need a light.
Look
You,
at the,
yeah,
look at the
you need
frames on the window.
You're
You-
the same
you-
color as
you-
the
The same color as
window.
them. Look at
the other
Here's
That's
the,
so
here's
yeah.
the light.
funky. That is funky.
that's Tony. It's not you.
It's your cabinets.
Everything's
It's
the
your
same color
cabinets.
as you.
It's your cabinets.
Everything's the same color as you. You look like peach.
Hey, you look fine. You know,
Yo, those are 40-year-old particle board cabinets.
Hey, that's whatever works. It doesn't really matter. You know, I mean, all you do is put stuff in them, right?
Hey, hold the cereal boxes. That's about all I
That's
can
all.
say.
That's all. I mean, usually mine. You know, mine. You know, all
Oh,
wrecked.
I'm not bragging, believe me.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
But it's weird how he looks like a peach.
Well, no, he looks like his
Not
cabinets.
a plum.
Plum.
I'm with you.
Yeah, he's the same.
I look like a pumpkin.
Now next week he's gonna go and get a ring light.
I hope my doctor isn't watching.
Actually, you know
this.
what? You know what, Tony? I'll give Coach a ring light. I have a ring light for you. You can have it. It's brand new.
Give it to me for. I don't need it.
Wait, because you hang out with him, don't you? Don't you? You
Well,
guys
yeah,
are
but he can hold the light himself, yeah.
no.
I can.
It's
I can figure out. I'll figure something out.
It's
I'll
a
get
tripod. It's a tripod, right? I never used it. I never used it. It's still in the
probably
box,
is.
brand new. But yeah,
I wonder how I would look by candlelight. Maybe I should try candlelight.
Well, I don't like, you know, when I go into Target, every time I go into Target, I get a headache, you know, from the lights. Did you ever notice that?
I'll be
Right,
honest
well,
with you, I've never been target in my life.
I'm gonna try.
Never been a target in my life. Tony, don't go away, man. What are you doing?
I'm
What
trying to change.
What happened, Jimmy?
Well, that's a little
No, that
better.
was no better. Hold on.
What happened, Jimmy? Jimmy.
I don't know. I didn't say anything.
All right.
What happened? Have you been to Target?
I'm on. Have I? No, I've been to
Yeah.
Walmart.
Wally World. You go to
Hey,
Wally
Jimmy,
World.
what kind of light are you using over there?
I don't even know.
It's,
It looks like sunlight.
LED.
But it's what? Is there a light in front of you? Because you don't.
You know, and I
Yeah,
apologize.
there's one above me right there.
I apologize for my dog's barking. There's really nothing I can do about that. You know, I mean, other than
That's the least of our worries, Joe. Is your dog?
so. But I know. But when we're talking, see, we have headphones on,
Yeah.
and we can't really hear it that well. So, but when we're doing the show, like
Yeah.
when I put it on, you can hear the dogs bark.
Yeah, we
That's-
can hear them.
Yeah,
We can hear them.
it's
fine.
aggravating. It's just aggravating. You know, it's just aggravating.
We got bigger problems. I'm red.
Yeah. No,
Jimmy's in a
No, you're not
cloud
right.
of smoke over there. Coach doesn't know what the hell's going on.
no,
I'm in my own world, kid.
no. But you have an excuse, Tony. You know what I mean? You have an excuse. You know.
He does?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The cabinets are purple. That's why.
Oh.
You know, that's just a reflection of you know, that's the lighting, right? That's the lighting. You know.
Shut the lights off.
Oh, you know what to do, Tony? I got another idea too.
Go ahead.
I'll give you the ring light. That's no problem. But you get those Chinese lights. You know those Chinese lights that just hang from your ceiling.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Those Chinese
Oh, yeah.
lights.
Those are nice with the balls, the paper
Yeah.
around them.
Yeah. You used to have
Oh,
those,
yeah.
right?
I still have.
They come in different colors, but you can use white.
Yeah.
Right? It's a very very soft color.
Nice.
So, but yeah. Anyway, they. I like you know,
What?
the dog aggravates me, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
I can't even hear him.
no, but I can, right? And why do you have look at how he has his headphones, not on his ears, not on his ears, right?
They're too loud.
What?
I told you that.
Oh, I can turn them down.
Oh,
Can I turn them down?
I hope so. They're very loud. I told you that.
Oh, I didn't know that. I can turn you down. All right. How about that? Well, you don't want to hear us talking? What's that noise?
Up a little bit.
Up? Okay.
Perfect.
What's he doing? Making coffee?
I know.
He's blending up a
They're going. You got the blender.
Kahlua slushy.
That's yeah, but
Make-
what is that, Jimmy? What is that?
Kahlua slushy.
But there's no alcohol in it.
Yeah, there is. There's Kahlua.
No, you have to put vodka in it, right? Is that how you make it?
Put too much ice in.
Make a frozen B-52.
Make it a fucking
Yeah.
mess.
No. Well,
It tastes better that way, Jimmy.
yeah, you know, I can't, you know, I can't. And anyway, by the way, if you want to come in, if you want to
Hey,
come
Joe,
in,
you're missing an opportunity here.
what?
Look at, Jimmy's giving a clinic over there on how to make a frozen drink.
Yeah. Actually, you know, why don't you invite the three of us down to your house, Jimmy, to have a dinner?
Yeah.
Right, we can go over there. Right, Jimmy can cook for us. What do you think, Jimmy?
Too bad the dog couldn't cook for us.
Huh?
Too bad the dog couldn't cook for us.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean,
Is he listening? Is he hearing you? He's hearing you.
oh, Jimmy, yeah, he hears us.
Is he gonna write us down? Or
You
what?
gonna invite us down for dinner, Jimmy? Okay, see,
What?
he'll invite us down whenever you
Your
want.
own
I mean,
chair.
why? Why?
Why does he need 4 chairs clogging up his
I
house?
only got.
For a dining room, we need 4.
I got 2 chairs. I don't have.
No,
a
you need
dining
4
room.
chairs. Why don't you buy a
This is
nice
my
dining room
kitchen
set or
table.
something
We'll
like
have to
that?
go one at.
Why don't you get a kitchen set from Wayfair? Right, they're only like $100 or whatever. You know
We have to go one at a time. You know what? I could see it 3 seatings. One at like 6, one at 6:30, one at 7.
No, we want to eat together, Jimmy. We want to
Really?
eat together. You know, and you don't even have to
Okay.
clean your kitchen. We'll just sit there.
Is that really necessary? The last guy has to do the dishes.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll eat out of paper plates, that type of thing. Anyway, one thing, about the tariffs, just so you know, I drink Evian water, right? No, I drink Evian water, right? Because I really like it because it tastes good, but it's getting very expensive because of the tariffs. So I went American, and so that $17 a case for Saratoga, okay, delivered from Amazon. So pick that up in a glass bottle, and you put it in the refrigerator. It tastes really good, it's good. 24
It's
bottles for
fucking
$17.
water.
Jimmy, water is all different. This is from the New York, actually. It's spring water. It's actually spring water. See it? Spring water.
I can't.
Jimmy, it's from the Spigot River.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, fish fucked it that way.
If you have Desanti water, what's the other one there? Aquafina, right? If you have that water, that's all like not even real water. Like it's not. It's like
That's
like,
because of
what do
the
you call it? It's
container it comes in.
No, it's bottled at the source. It's bottled at the source, Jimmy. It's bottled at the source. I know about water,
Right.
okay, and Poland
Dasani,
Springs is in a
Evian,
lawsuit.
whatever.
No, nothing about Evian or Saratoga, but Dasani is. Not Dasani. Poland Springs is
You
in
just
a
like
lawsuit
your
right now.
water out of a glass container.
Does that make any sense? The restroom? What are you gonna do? Take a rest? It's over there. Make sure you don't pee on the floor. Will you?
I never do.
Yeah.
I pee on the wall.
Oh, you sit down anyway,
I pee
right?
on the
Oh,
wall.
just sit down.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. No,
You
but,
just got here, Coach.
there was a water. There was a water. There was a water thing this week on the news that and Evian was they didn't say anything negative about Evian, but they said everything bad about the other water. All the other waters. Do you know what I mean? So even
'Cause
Fuji.
They come in plastic.
Right, but they didn't say anything negative about Evian water. Is what I'm trying to tell you. And this water comes in a glass bottle, and so it's really good. It's like drinking beer out of a bottle, right? Well, you don't drink. Do you drink beer, Tony?
Yeah.
Do you drink beer? You do?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Coach, are you serious, man? Are you serious? He can't open the gate, Tony. Okay, he looks like a senior. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, you trying to be quiet?
He looks like a senior citizen.
No, but he's
So you're
all
gonna
hunched over and stuff like that. Actually, to tell you the truth, I go down to Dunkin' Donuts in the morning to get a couple of French crullers, which are they're hard to get. Those French crullers are
Where
hard to get.
at the depot there?
No, at Dunkin' Donuts. French crullers are extremely hard.
Well, they have one at the
No.
gas station.
No, you have to go to. No,
They have a Dunkin' Donuts at the gas station.
I know they have a Dunkin', but you have this place here. This Dunkin' Donuts is in Salem on the Methuen line. Salem. That's the only place you can get these type of donuts, right?
Okay.
And when I go in there, I like stress out about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I get because there's only like 2 left, and I want both of them, and I'm afraid like the drive-through take them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sometimes, that's the only place you can get those. Did you ever see them? Try them?
No.
Did you try those? No? Oh, they're good.
Yeah.
Very, very good. And the lowest calories too. They're only 230 calories per donut, so that's
Cruller?
pretty good. Huh?
They're not glazed. It's just like a cruller, just a plain cruller.
No, it's called a French cruller. It's a round donut with bumps on it. You know what I mean? It's very good.
Okay.
It's, you try it out,
see.
and every Dunkin' Donuts doesn't have good coffee. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This Dunkin' Donuts has good coffee. Starbucks coffee sucks. It tastes like acid. Do you go like Starbucks coffee? Oh, you don't drink coffee, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I do. Not a
I
lot,
just
but I'll have a cup of it twice a week.
Yeah, I used to drink a lot of coffee, but I don't really drink. I drink coffee in the morning, but I don't really drink it at night. Or sometimes I do, but but yeah, I don't know. Coffee that really doesn't taste that good. Do you know what I mean?
What's that?
Coffee really doesn't taste that good. I'm thinking. You know, it doesn't.
We kind of moved away from water. We kind of moved away from that discussion about water, but I'd like to add something. I used to own a company. I was almost very wealthy. It was the idea, the name of the company, we sold water, bottled water. It was called Rainwater. And what we used to do is we sourced the water. The only place we got water was out of puddles. So we would take puddle water and purify it. It took off for a while, and then yeah, it was almost a hit. We got sued. A couple of people got sick, and that was the end of the company. But
Really,
it almost worked. I was almost wealthy.
It's called puddle water.
Rainwater. You never heard of it?
No.
It was called Rainwater. We were on Shark Tank. We got to deal with a couple of the sharks. It was called Rainwater and water out of puddles.
Yeah, sure you did.
Speechless.
Yeah, I'm like,
Speechless.
yeah, sure. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's good.
This is some of it right here. I have a few bottles left.
Is that it?
If you want to try
Is
it,
that
Joe,
it?
I'll drop a bottle off next time I'm over there.
Oh, I seen somebody drink pond water through a straw. You know, and it clears up all the bacteria and stuff like that in the in case like there's a war or something like that.
It builds your
You
immune
get-
system.
Well, yeah, that's true. You know what I
The
mean?
the catch, Joe. The
What?
catchphrase of the company was "build your immune system."
And you was on Shark Tank. Who made the deal with you, Mr. Wonderful?
Yeah, build your immune system. Rainwater. Tell me that isn't catchy. I don't know how.
Shark-
You know.
Listen, Shark Tank. I mean, that was a good show, but I couldn't stand that woman, Barbara Cochran.
Oh yeah.
She sucks. You know what I mean?
It's
She's
still on, isn't it?
I don't know if it's still
Yeah,
on.
it's still on.
It is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I-
on.
I really don't
on
watch
every
TV
Friday
anymore.
night, 8 o'clock.
It is. Oh, it is with Mr. Wonderful on there. I don't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
he's
still
still
on.
on there.
It is
Yeah, he's on there.
Barbara.
We'll say,
Barbara Cock.
Barbara, yeah, they're all there.
I want the blonde.
Lori.
She's hot.
No,
Lori
no, there's
Grenier,
something
Mark Cuban.
Lori's hot.
wrong. No.
Lori, you're hot if you're listening.
Mark Cuban's an arrogant fuck.
Yes.
He's an arrogant
Tell me
fuck.
that's not a good idea. Tell me that's not unique.
What? Pond water? It's puddle water?
Rainwater, it builds your immune system, and we source it out of puddles.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm telling you.
we could do all the diseases in the water and everything.
There's no
All the-
diseases in the water.
The pollen. It's
Somebody listening to the listen. I'm going to make a prediction. Yeah,
Go
I'm
ahead.
going to make a prediction. Somebody listening to the show tonight is going to revive this company and rainwater, build your immune system, source it out of puddles. telling you.
So what happened? How come you just didn't? How come you're not
I
millionaires?
told you a couple of people got sick. They sued the company.
Oh,
We didn't
okay.
have adequate insurance, and that was it.
Adequate insurance and all that shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of the insurance companies said we were covered, but there was an exclusion for food poisoning, I guess. And that was considered food.
I mean, is he
They got you coming
serious
and
or
going. They got you coming and going.
is he serious or delirious? Is he serious or delirious?
I believe him
No.
because I
I don't believe him.
I do.
I don't believe him. No.
Just one, two or
He
four.
wasn't on
There's
Shark
two
Tank.
truths and a lie.
Oh, okay.
All right, believe what
wasn't-
you want to believe.
He wasn't on Shark Tank. No
All
way.
All right, I'm going to ask some. Hey, anybody in the audience who remembers the pitch on Shark Tank, send us a message.
You personally were on Shark Tank?
Was you on Shark Tank?
Right.
Or you,
I was
Did you go
there,
with-
but
Was you in that movie?
I was
The Color
there,
Purple?
but no. What's that? What
Was
did
you
he
in the
say?
movie The Color Purple? with Whoopi Goldberg.
No, but I should be.
Yeah, well,
What? So I'm,
I should be.
were you on TV or not?
what?
For Shark Tank?
I think we should leave it to the audience. Anybody who saw that episode of Shark Tank, rainwater, bottled water,
But can
build
they
your
look for
immune
you?
system,
Can they look
Yeah,
for you?
no, but
puddled water.
Can you Google it?
Yeah, this was like
In the
10, 15
1700s?
years ago.
Can,
That was like, I think it was,
Were you-
well,
were
it
you
was
on
in
TV?
2000, wait a minute, 2011. So it was 14, no, was it 2011?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was on.
it
He
was
was on
years
Shark
ago.
Tank.
you was on Shark Tank?
Yeah, he was on Shark
You were
Tank.
on TV?
Yeah, and he was on in the movie The Color Purple with
I
Whoopi
mean,
Goldberg.
No,
you just
but-
heard the idea. Do you think
I
I'd be talking about that idea and giving that idea away if we hadn't already done it? Anybody who revives it, they're going to have to pay royalties because we have a what do you call it? Provisional patent
So I have
on the
I
idea.
I have an idea, and I've been thinking about this idea. Like, people need roofs, roofs on their houses and stuff like that. And I have an idea for a
But
company.
do
What, roofs?
we
roofs?
really need roofs, or have we been sold a bill of goods?
No, you do need a roof. You do need a roof, but
That's what they tell us anyway. That's what they want us to think.
right.
What do you
And
think-
so
what are we
here's the
gonna
name
do?
of the company. You need a roof.com. I'm gonna take that name. Okay.
You
You
need
need a roof.com, right? That's it.
I'll
I mean,
invest.
huh?
You going on Shark Tank?
No, I mean that's a great name for a roofing company. You need a roof.com, right? I mean, it don't get any better than that. And you heard it here. I'm full of ideas like that, but I don't have any money, but
Yeah. You don't want to give it away to somebody else.
Joe, how much?
Oh,
You know, like,
Joe, how
you
much?
do
How
one.
much stock? How much stock can I buy in that company for $40?
Probably about
Half
one
of
share,
them.
half a share.
I get one
No, I mean,
share.
you do one roof, it's like $9,000, right? Right? You do
Oh,
100.
yeah, easy.
You do 100 roofs a year, right? How much is that? 90,000? No. How much is that? I don't even know how much that is. It's all, yeah, no, it can't be 90,000. If you do 100,
Hang on
roofs,
a
no,
sec.
if you do 100 roofs a year, how much money is that?
You
9
got a
million.
phone, use it.
I can't. Why don't you use it? Why don't you do something?
Yeah.
do something,
Look it up.
anything.
Yeah.
At least sit in the fucking middle of the camera.
Our text line, ladies and gentlemen, is not.
Say he left. What happened?
Our text line is 909-760-1248.
Yeah, just say 1240. It's
What
easier.
happened to Tony?
No,
He's changing his light. I think
what
he's
did you do to Tony?
no. I didn't do anything to him. He's changing his light. He's probably off the screen like Jimmy.
Jimmy's cutting half.
I know. But why don't you sit in the middle of the camera, Jimmy? It makes
You're
it
the
much,
one that changed. You made this up. Where's Tony?
See, he's concerned with
Tony.
Tony. Tony.
No, Tony will be back. He had to go to the bathroom
How do you know?
because that's what he said. I don't know.
I didn't hear that. Did you hear that, Jim?
I don't
think-
see his window.
No, I think he
Pissed him off?
No, you pissed him off because you called him. He looked like a plum. Basically,
Yeah, I told him
That's rude.
I look like a pumpkin.
that's rude. That is rude though, if you think about
I
it.
look like a pumpkin. I look like a pumpkin.
Yeah. So listen to this. On TikTok, you get these stupid fucking things on TikTok, and then the lady goes, "Oh, you won $5 million in a pickup truck." And they go,
I don't. All I get is what you send me on.
No,
TikTok.
I know.
I don't get nothing. No.
but this is all the I mean, what do they think? People stupid or what?
Yeah, people are stupid.
They can't be that stupid. They can't be that stupid. I don't know why they even do that. How can they score money like that? Oh, you probably have to like send them a what do you call it?
Well, look at all the people that are sending these people going on the internet and telling people that they go tolls.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Look at all these tolls. You
Yeah.
know, I've gotten them before.
Oh yeah, that
I've
means
gotten them.
yeah. They say that means your stuff is compromised, whatever that means.
Yeah, well, the ones I got were legit because I would call the number on the paper on the.
Oh, so you're one of them suckers then?
No,
It's because you.
mine was from the state of Massachusetts, the state of New Hampshire. Mine was good, but I know other people had them.
Hi, Ann. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for complimenting on my my what do you call it? My Facebook thing. And actually, and that was going right through your city. Actually, that was a few years back. But yeah, so yeah, it was hot as hell down there. But thanks for dropping in, and I appreciate it. You can come on too, and if you want,
Come on down.
as long as you don't ask her to call,
She's gonna come on. You said.
No, yeah, she can come on. Yeah,
Come on
yeah,
down.
Yeah, if you want to come on, come on. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but nobody wants to come on because of you, basically.
Me?
Yeah, because you ask them out. You know what I mean? They get embarrassed.
Well, I mean,
they get embarrassed. And they want Jimmy more than you.
well, I should hope so.
It's just to clean his apartment.
I should hope.
Just to clean his apartment. But yeah. So what the hell happened to Tony anyway? What did happen
Piss
to
him
Tony?
off?
Huh?
Did you piss him off?
You did because you called him purple.
I called him a plum.
Yeah, plum. And I just said that he should have been on the show there, with Whoopi Goldberg.
Right, you did. You said that,
Yeah.
not me.
So he's pissed off now. But I got a ring light for him, so I'm going to give him the ring light anyway. But yeah, I don't know, or maybe I don't know. I really don't know what's going on.
How's the gift card going? We got a gift card ready?
No, actually, no, we're not. We
on hold on that?
no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
We're not doing no more?
No, we're not doing that no more because we don't
Get in
have to
trouble?
do that. No, we don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that. That's
Well, we have a lot of people that are coming on. I mean, we'll do something, but not that right now. We're just, it's the summertime, right? So summertime, actually this weekend it's going to be
70 something Saturday.
Oh, Tony's back. Where are you, Tony? I don't know where you are.
Neverland. He's in Neverland.
Okay, we can't see you. Your camera's off or something like that.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Send him a
better
text
let
message
him
or
in.
something. I would let him in, but I can't. I can't.
I'm gonna call him.
Yeah, the coach is going to call you. He's backstage. Oh, he's backstage.
Backstage.
Yeah, he's backstage. Oh, I didn't know.
Probably eating.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. But yeah. So when you get around to it, Tony. So like I told the coach, Tony, last week's show it's a 2-part show we had last week, but we didn't use the first part because it was too many problems with it, right? And so I didn't use that. And I found out a new way to put it on TikTok. So you catch our shows on the TikTok after it's done. Probably, but I put it on in the weekend. Basic. Who you calling?
Tony.
Oh, okay.
Where are you?
Oh, hold on.
It says on backstage only the host can see you, and the host may add you to the broadcast at any time.
The host. That's you.
That's me.
It's Joseph.
Yeah, I can't see you actually.
We don't see you at all.
Yeah, you're not in queue. I'm not seeing you at all.
All right, let me leave and try to come back.
Yeah, come back in the regular way. Backstage. Oh, you mean in back of the wall here?
Backstage. He's a celebrity. He's
Yeah,
right.
in the back of the wall. So what's going on for the weekend?
Trying to log back in.
All right. The coaches haven't started having like issues, right?
Well, do I want to leave this on? Shut it off.
No, you have to. He'll be here. He's coming in. All right, hold on.
I'm coming.
What happened anyway? You tripped over your computer or something like that?
You dropped the blender on it.
You put some blush on?
You know what happened?
What?
Hold on a minute.
He'll figure it out because he.
Can you see me now?
Nope.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, now we can.
Oh, now see. Oh, you want to put a jacket on? You was a little chilly, a little cold over there.
No, I didn't put a jacket on. What happened was yesterday I blew a breaker. We were using a couple of appliances in the kitchen. And today, actually, Coach and I went and bought a new breaker for it. But
Took two of us.
the breaker broke, circuit breaker.
BB,
So
break
I
through.
thought, so I had the laptop plugged in the whole time we were doing the show.
Yeah.
I thought it was plugged into an outlet that had juice because I was in a different room, but it doesn't. It must be on the same circuit. So
Oh, yeah.
my computer said your battery's low, and before I could do anything, it shut down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what they do with those batteries. You know what I mean?
Batteries, yeah.
Yeah, you got to get those lithium batteries. You know what I'm talking about? Those lithiums. What do you got? Like,
Indubitably, yeah.
no,
Indubitably.
you got to get the lithium batteries. You
Yes,
know? Yeah.
definitely got to.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Indubitably.
It's like all them weed whackers and that's all that stuff. You see when they get fucking lawnmowers running off batteries?
Yeah, I mean they get yeah. I mean, yeah, they have the lawnmowers that runs off batteries. Although
They're not bad. They work. They don't last. They don't last long. 45
do.
minutes and it's
You
done.
buy the right ones. You buy the.
yeah, they go back and charge themselves.
Yeah, if you buy the Walmart ones, yeah, you're gonna get the junk.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, and then if somebody on this street has a one of those electric battery operated lawnmowers, I'll give them the respect. You know what I mean?
They work good.
I'll respect them. You
They
know,
work. I mean, again, you buy.
No,
the
you
cheap-
respect everybody, though.
Yeah, I do. I'm respectful. You know what I mean?
I know.
Respectful.
You buy the cheap ones.
But
You were raised right. You were raised right. Whoever raised you.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, nobody raised me, but
He raised himself.
I come from a broken home.
I always say that. I tell everybody that.
I know because you want me to you want me to make me feel bad. Basically, that's what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? But
He is.
yeah, that's what you're trying to do. But yeah,
Trying to make it feel good.
yeah, no, but in this neighborhood, everybody has what do you call those riding lawnmowers? You know what I mean?
Not me. I can't afford it.
And and then they go out. Yeah, the coach got to push. They go out and they mow on Saturdays, right? It's just like, well, now what are you gonna do? Bathroom again? Are you shitting me?
What?
What do you got, a weak bladder?
No, I'm going to get a beer. Hey,
Oh
You want one?
no,
No.
I don't want. I'm
Tony, you want one?
Sure, bring it over.
so yeah, so the thing is that I mean, I don't know, it's weird. Anyway,
What are you babbling about?
well, the coach and I was gonna do a special over here. Was gonna have the lawnmower races. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a
know.
great idea.
Thank you. That's what I figured.
I love it.
We're going to do that on the 4th of July, the lawnmower race.
Love it.
But it has to be a stock lawnmower. You can't juice up your lawnmower. You
Just
can't,
before the fireworks.
No, yeah, but you can't put any like what do you call it? What do you call that stuff that you put?
You can't modify it. You can't
Yeah,
modify it.
the lawnmowers can't be modified. Okay, they all have to be stock. You can't put nitrous in it. You know what I mean? You can't. Because you blow the motor, right? Put nitrous in it.
What are you talking about?
Joe, you are a visionary, really.
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
I mean that.
I'm
in all
visionary.
sincerity.
No, the lawnmower race on the 4th of July, down the street.
Oh, the race.
Yeah, the race.
yeah.
Oh, you didn't tell Tony about that?
I get two.
Just before the fireworks.
Yeah, you didn't tell Tony about that?
Oh, no, it's a ways away.
Yeah, all right.
I
all
get
right. That's
two of
true.
them. I
Yeah,
got
that's
money
true.
to use.
That's true. That's true.
He
Yeah,
doesn't tell me anything confidential,
No,
Joe.
and you can't.
Who won the last?
You can't. You can't have a grass catcher on it. You know what I mean? No grass
No.
catchers. No like extra equipment and stuff
Right,
like
no
that.
extra equipment. I mean,
It's-
you can take stuff off like the blades.
Right.
and stuff like
Yeah, you could do that. You can lighten it. You could take the deck off if you want to. Right. You could take.
Oh, you can take the deck off?
Yeah, you can take the deck off.
that. Oh, blades.
Yeah, you could take
Deck.
deck. Yeah. But
The hood. The hood. That can come off.
It's gonna take the hood off. They're made out of fiberglass.
No, but out of metal.
No, they're not. They're made out of fiberglass.
Mine's not. Mine's metal.
Plastic. It's a special plastic.
Well, yeah, but
Oh,
yeah, all right.
oh,
Oh, yeah, you're right.
you got-
It's
you got-
plastic.
you
It's
got-
plastic. It's plastic.
High impact plastic.
Yeah, but I mean, you could take
No,
the
mine's
deck off.
metal. Mine's
You could
metal.
take the deck off if you want
I
to.
got a John Deere. It's metal.
You could take the deck off. So that's, and if you want to bring your battery operated one, Jimmy,
Yeah.
you're welcome to. You know what I mean? I'll leave a special. You know.
It's gotta be a dry. It's gotta be a sit down. It can't be a push.
Oh no, it can't be.
Not
It
mine,
can't be
the
push mower.
box.
What? What is it? What, Jimmy? Jimmy?
You're cutting
Jimmy?
out.
Jimmy?
You're cutting
Jimmy?
out.
Oh, I'm cutting out.
What were you saying, Jim?
No, we're talking about the lawnmower race. And we're looking for sponsors. So if anybody wants to sponsor us, you know,
Everything is in slow motion.
I don't know. Where'd you meet him down? East Eric Tavern or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, he must have ate too much curry.
Technical difficulties.
Too much.
I want to hear what Jimmy had to say.
Jimmy don't say much, you know.
Jimmy.
Is he gonna come to the race?
Are you coming to the race, Jimmy? You can be the flag guy.
I don't have a lawnmower, especially riding.
I
No,
got.
I know, but you can be a flag guy.
Mine.
No, there's plenty of time to get one. It's July.
No, but what's he gonna do with it? You have to have a need for a lawnmower.
No,
You're not gonna buy a lawnmower just to be in a race.
I have two of them. I have one that don't start.
Well, what's the prize money, Joe? I thought there was prize money.
Yeah, there's prize money. We'll discuss that next week. But yeah, there's gonna be so. But
Jimmy,
yeah,
I got a law.
but the only you can't modify it. You can't put nitrous in it or anything like that, and it has to run on straight gas, regular. Okay, that's it. Do you know what I mean? That's it. Okay. You can't put slicks on it or anything like that. It has to be all stock.
Now we're gonna this year. You mentioned something about doing something different about. You can't have a full tank of gas. You can have one up. So if you get halfway around, you run out of gas. You gotta know whether to go in the pit or not.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking, right?
Well, that's right, because see, the way that is, we have a straightaway, okay, and then you take a right, and then it goes around a circle, and that's the pit. That's the pit area right there.
Is that next to the guard shack in Nut Meadow?
No, that's way before the guard shack, because you have to be invited to get into the pit.
You know what I do, Joe? You know what I do sometimes? I drive over there and I just sit in my car outside the gate and just dream about what it would be like to be allowed in there.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You're gonna only be able to have a quarter of a tank of gas.
Yeah.
You're gonna go around like 10 laps, I think we said.
Yeah, 10
And,
laps.
and you're gonna decide whether to go get gas in the pit.
Right.
If you run out of gas,
If you run out of gas, you're out of the race.
You're out of the race.
Okay, or if you break down, you're out of the race. Okay.
that's why you gotta have a pit stop.
We're only having one winner. You know, that's it. We're not gonna have multiple winners. There's only gonna be one winner. Okay, and that's what we're gonna do, right? I mean, that's
That's the pit stop. Okay, there's so much gas. Do you take a chance of one more lap, or do you go get stop in the pit to get gas?
and you have to be invited. You know what I mean? Because you know everybody has to have a number right on the back of the shirt, like you know, like the
And that's why I'm gonna let Jimmy. I got two lawnmowers, Jim. You can use one.
yeah, but you can't soup it up.
No, he said take like you said, right.
What, the slow one?
No,
No.
no.
I
It's
got a John Deere, and I got a
Craftsman.
No, I had one. I think shit the bed finally.
Oh,
It's a
DeWalt.
hey, DeWalt's got some good. They got one. They
It's
got one.
it's a cadet. It's a
They got
cadet.
a push door.
What is it?
What the hell is it? I forget.
Nothing runs like a deer.
One, I got a Deere,
Yeah.
and I had a Craftsman that
Yeah.
shit the bed. I don't know what the fuck it is.
He has one anyway for you, Jimmy.
I
So
got one for you, Jim.
yeah, so you're all set. But you know, there's no entry fees, right? We're just gonna let them come in. No, I mean, I think we should.
Jim, I'm gonna tell you up front. There's no tires on the thing.
Oh, no,
can use it.
well, no. I mean, we'll get. We'll help him with the tires. We'll GoFundMe for
Yeah,
Jimmy's
motion.
tires. For
Good idea.
we're gonna do a GoFundMe for Jimmy's his lawnmower to get him tires. Okay, they do GoFundMe's for everything else, so you might as well do that.
No, that's a good point.
Oh, really? They
What do
do.
you think, Jim? You win?
You win?
Amen, yeah.
Okay, so there you go. So we're all set then.
We're good.
Tony, you come. I don't know if Tony can get to the guard
Oh,
shack.
Tony,
I can't.
I see
I
Tony.
don't, no, they won't leave any purple people.
Now, let me ask you a
He
question.
could be a purple people eater. Oh no,
Let me
no.
ask you a question. Tony, does that rig of yours cut gas?
Does it what?
cut grass.
What?
Which rig?
He knows what I'm talking about.
No, you talking about the tractor?
Yeah, the backhoe.
No, I don't have a deck on that.
No,
That's
it's not.
all right, well, no,
no,
it's fine. That's
it-
not
it-
included. They can't have that.
It's
It's
you
gotta
know,
be able.
it has to
gotta
be
be a
like
lawnmower.
yeah, it has to be a lawnmower, right?
He's got a nice.
Well, how can you take the deck off? You guys said you could take. I think you should have to cut a swath on the while you're
No,
running.
you can take the deck
No,
off.
definitely walk.
The deck can come off.
What makes it? It's not a lawnmower anymore once you take the deck off.
Well,
I'm going to take my deck off.
All right, I'm going to protest this,
I'm gonna
Ray.
take my dick off.
I'm going to take mine off, and then I have a broom in the back that sweeps the grass when I'm going. I'm taking that out too.
Oh yeah, I can take all that
Yeah,
out.
because it will slow me down.
Right.
Right? Yeah,
Take all that out.
I don't want to sweep the street. You know, that's the thing in the back of the machine that makes the lines on the grass. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, have you thought about doing this like it should be for couples? So it has to be a man and a woman.
No, it's a man thing.
it's a man thing.
Yeah, it's a man
Really?
thing. Women don't have nothing.
Why
to do with
discriminate?
Yeah, well, they can do it by themselves, but it ain't gonna ride with me.
lawnmowers. No, no doubles.
They'll be riding with me later.
I
No
think it should be
No,
doubles.
no two ups.
They'll be riding
Okay.
with me after
No,
the race.
no two ups. It's just a single rider only, and you have to have a sit down lawnmower with one seat. Okay.
Yeah.
I
You're
think
allowed
we're
to-
alienating
You're
half
allowed-
our
You're
audience.
allowed to take the deck off.
Yeah.
You can take the deck off. You cannot.
Take the hood off.
It has to. You have to. You don't have to wear a helmet. Okay, but you can't. You can take the deck off. You can't use any nitrous on it. That's it. And-
Can you listen to music?
Yeah, you can do
You got
whatever
a
you want.
radio in there,
Yeah, you can
too.
do whatever you want on that.
Yeah.
But
You
you know.
want to put that extra weight on your to weigh you
Yeah,
down.
you don't want to have headphones on your or earbuds on you.
What's
'cause
I'm saying?
that- you should just
Yeah.
add weight, right? If you do that.
Yeah, but what if you went on, if you lost 5 pounds before the race, you could listen to music and not.
You got to bulk up.
Problem.
No, because we're gonna have a barbecue before that, right? Just so everybody's gonna bulk up, right?
We're gonna barbecue before that.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna
And
have.
then that's gonna be in the afternoon.
Yeah,
At
it's gonna-
night it's gonna be lobster and steak.
No.
We got an evening lobster and steak,
No,
corn on the cob,
no.
hot dog, watermelon.
Oh, wow, this is gonna be fucking awesome then, huh?
Oh yeah, it's just,
How are we gonna get all that food through the gate?
Tony will find it.
I'm just hoping I can get through the gate. I've never been in there.
Well, yeah. So we're gonna have all that food here then.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is
So
gonna- this is gonna be on. This is gonna be on NASCAR.
okay. So
Hey,
yeah.
spoiler alert. You know what I asked earlier? What was on one item on everybody's bucket list? The item I was going to say is that I get through the gate at Nut Meadow.
No, I don't think you can get.
That ain't gonna happen.
You can come by. You can be
You
invited.
can park
but
outside
you-
the gate.
Yeah, you can buy.
Outside.
Back outside.
Every year.
That's what I'm doing now.
What's going on with all the
Fucking
booth?
last year? We had a fucking ton of people
Yeah,
out there.
I know. It's too. We don't have the parking here.
Hey, I got to ask a question. Is Nut Meadow like discriminate against purple people?
Yeah, we don't like purple people.
Purple people eaters.
Yeah.
We got purple people.
That never even crossed my mind, but now I'm
Well,
starting to wonder, Joe.
We just I'm sorry, but that's just the way we are up here. We're very stuffy.
Do you ever sit down more, Tony?
Yeah, I have a sit down more.
Okay, so you're
No, he's a
okay.
landscaper.
No,
He's a big shot.
He's
Yeah, he invented
yeah,
water.
yeah,
Tony invented water.
that's right.
I didn't invent water. I just had a company that sold puddle water.
Okay, all right. Well,
Drink
whatever.
the water.
But
no, I believe that.
so,
because
yeah.
the government, the Navy, the Army was in the desert doing some shit about water too. I don't know exactly what it was, but they were making water out of something.
Out of sand. It was out of
Hold on.
sand.
Are you having sex with your cat, Jimmy? What the fuck are you talking? I mean,
He
he's
is.
romancing his cat. Who does that?
He is.
What are you doing?
Everybody
Is that a
was
tail?
around.
Stick on-
Catnip.
What is that?
I'm rubbing it down.
Okay. On that note,
Okay, yeah, that's
wait a minute. I think we just
Tony,
lost our
great.
PG rating.
So you like that nice cat fur rubbing across your body, your naked body, don't you, Jimmy? You can tell us. There's only 4 of us here. Nobody's listening.
There's all kinds of people.
It's your fetish.
They
It's
wanna get-
not a problem.
No, don't make it bad.
Yeah, it doesn't make you bad, right?
Nope.
I mean,
She likes
imagine
me.
that nice tail going up in between your legs. You know what I mean? Rubbing
I don't know how you guys can joke around about some pure love like that.
What?
It's pure. Look
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
love. It's pure.
It's a fucking cat. Okay.
It's pure. Look at it. That's real love.
Oh,
He's got a
God.
point. He does have a point.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
To each his own, I guess,
yeah,
right?
to each his own. I guess I don't know. But that's you know, we just want to let everybody know about that. You know that
That's
that
4th of July.
no, yeah, the 4th of July. You know,
It's not- What's it on this year? Thursday?
yeah, it's on Thursday, and we're gonna have a band there too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Live entertainment.
Yeah, live.
entertainment.
We're gonna have
None of this disc jockey shit.
yeah, no disc jockey. We have a live.
We're gonna have,
Fourth, guys, wait a minute. You're gonna mess everybody up. 4th of July is on a Friday, not
Whatever.
Thursday. Everybody out there,
even better.
Friday.
Friday,
No,
Saturday.
well, because we're going to
Right.
announce it on Friday. I mean, on Thursday's show anyway. Do you
Right.
know what I'm saying? Because you know
Right.
that's
On
why we're
Thursday.
having it
no,
on.
everybody's going to be ready on Thursday. They're going to have to wait another day.
Right. No, well, we're going to just remind everybody, and then we're going to show them all the
the
highlights and
Oh,
stuff like that.
highlights,
Yeah. We're going to have the band that we're having actually is the AC/DC tribute band. Will be there,
okay.
so they'll be performing. So that'll be
The
good.
Beatles tribute.
We're gonna have a Beatles there too, but I would like to have.
That's
AC/DC.
next year. That's next
Huh?
year. We can't do that the first year.
What?
It starts at noontime.
You
It's
can't do the Beatles the first year.
Yeah, you can't do the Beatles the first year. That's
You start with AC/DC.
Yeah.
Next year, Beatles.
I like the way he thinks. You know, I mean, I like the way he thinks. I'm glad you met him down the VA Tarrant. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm going to keep this place organized.
Yeah. Well, actually, you know, AC/DC is coming to Boston. Did you know that?
I don't do ADs. I don't do that. I'm not that. That's not my type. AC/DC,
I think
I
they're
don't do
great.
that shit.
I think they're great. I love
I
that
don't do
music.
that shit.
I love that music, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
music.
they are
It's,
good.
that's
They're
disgusting.
good. If Jimmy says they're good, they're
They're
good.
disgusting.
No, they're not. AC/DC?
AC/DC is disgusting. Guys, I don't do that
No,
shit.
no. AC/DC is the band.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
Alternating current. I mean, how can you go wrong?
That band is fantastic. Okay.
Isn't that AC/DC? Isn't that girl and boy? Yeah, I know I'm right.
What?
Listen, don't smut up the show, will you?
Yeah,
Well, it's
yeah.
the truth.
I mean,
It's the goddamn truth. People are thinking different things here.
so
Listen, this is the Carl Memorial Show.
right, exactly.
Show
Exactly.
some respect. Come
Yeah,
on,
have some
seriously.
respect. Anyway, I just want to ask you a question, Coach.
Question on the floor.
No, since you didn't, you know, you don't think about that, but so say you met this really hot woman, and it turned out right. It turned out that
To be a
that
guy,
it would be a guy. What would you do?
How far in was he?
No, I mean, what would you do? No, what would you do?
that's a good question.
No, what would you do though? I mean, what would
No,
you?
but Tony brought up a good question.
How far in were you?
How far into the date was he? Is what I'm
No, no,
saying.
no, no. No.
Had they already had dinner?
This is like this is like the third date because he thought that he was a woman.
He was
You know what I'm
taking it slow. He was taking it
Right.
slow out of respect.
Baby
Yeah.
steps. I was taking baby
Yeah,
steps.
he's taking baby steps, and all of a sudden, right, they went
Started to fall for her.
Yeah, he wanted to, he wanted to really impress her, right, and so he took her to Red Roof Inn, right. It was so funny.
Where the fuck you get that, Red Roof?
What-
I take it to this little apartment I'm sitting in right now.
Took her to Red Roof Inn, and they took off.
You're gonna take her to your audition, Joe.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
what? No, no, and what would you
He
do?
has the
though? I mean,
key.
what would you do?
Well, once I found out what it was, I hey, have a nice weekend. I don't know. I just move on. Time
Re-
to move on.
Really? Okay. Well, I mean,
Well, what do you want me to do?
I'm just asking you. You know what I mean? I mean,
I think he'd have to be in the situation to know. I think it's unfair to ask him.
No, once I
It's an unfair
once I
hypothetical.
knew once
Joe.
I knew what it was, that would have been it. See ya.
So-
Hasta la vista, baby.
But okay, but I have another.
It's easy to say, Coach. Easy to
So
say.
if you want, okay, so
I would say you'll see it.
there's a movie about that. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay.
Coal mine's daughter.
No, it's.
Oh,
Um,
oh, to Billy Joe.
no, it's
Oh, to Billy Joe.
I have to think about. If anybody knows the name of that movie, it's an English movie, I believe.
There's a song about it too. Lola,
No, that's
Yeah.
no.
the Kinks. Lola.
Oh, yeah, it's another one. Lola.
It's a great song.
Oh, to Billy Joe was another one.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Well, so we went long tonight, guys, but I just
We
want to
apologize.
we apologize for going long.
I don't. You people wanted to hear us.
Anyway, thanks for stopping in, and we really appreciate it.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
good night, everybody, and
I hear a
Have a good
cricket.
weekend.
we'll see you next. Oh, and actually, happy Easter, everybody.
That's right,
Easter.
happy Easter.
Happy
That's
Easter.
my phone.
And for
Easter
those,
money.
Good
for
luck.
those- yeah, and for those who you don't
Jim, you
do
got
Easter.
something to
Good
say?
Friday,
You don't do
ain't
Easter?
it?
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, but we
Well,
have
right.
listeners that don't do on
Well,
Good
yeah,
Friday.
we can't really say that.
Right.
because-
We can't say. Yeah, we have to stay like
Right.
carbon neutral.
Neutral. We gotta be
Yeah,
neutral.
carbon neutral. Carbon
Good
neutral.
point, Jimmy. Good point.
So thanks for watching. Well, watching or listening. And we will see you on next week. Night Talk with Joe Rocks.
Good
Arms
night,
Radio in Boston.
sweetheart.
Good night,
Well,
everybody.
it's time
Good night.
to go.
Good night.